leave and go, I don't know if I locked the door, or you run out the door with the stroller, with the dog and go, but I don't have a key. Well, this is how I lock my doors at my house, with a one and done, touch of a hand, touch screen. It is a one-of-a-kind game-changer product. It's brought to us by Yale, the best in safety and security. Yale installed the locks at the White House, and now this touch-screen smart lock, you can program keypads for the daughter. You can program a code for a house guest. You can program a code for a service technician, and then delete that code when they're done. Delete the housekeeper's code, delete anybody's code, program new ones, get rid of old ones. It talks you through the instructions, and it's so incredibly gorgeous. Now, this shows one of our main focuses has been about personal safety, home security. Nancy Grace is an expert here on our show for just that. I've been working tooth and nail for you guys for the last 8 months. And for our final product on our final episode of the year, I finally got it in stock for you today because it's what I use in my home. The lowest price it's offered anywhere in the industry for 500 households. And for the first time ever, you can even do it with a phone now. You can do a free app, or you can program those codes for the kids, for the workers, for the dog walkers, for the housekeepers, and never worry who still has a copy of a key to my house. I've used it in my last 2 homes. I've recommended it to friends and neighbors. Joe Harrison is here to talk us through just how simple and easy it is to use. But I am so thrilled and proud to be able to offer this to you. It comes in 3 different finishes. We have metal finishes to match your hardware. We have brass, we have bronze, we have nickel. But at the end of the day, Joe, you know I'm a big fan of this product. And the price that everybody gets to get it home for today, this is better than best, simple, easy, smart home security.
It's that convenience that you need. It's the home security that you absolutely must have. And I'm using it right now. I have some friends that are staying with me for the holidays. I don't have to go out and run out and give them a key. I give them a code. And you can program, there are 99 million different combinations of codes that you can have. And you can program up to 25 codes. And it's as simple as, we weren't even home when my friends arrived. And they said, where's the key to the house? I said, you don't need a key. All you need to do is when you tap it, when it's locked in place, the keypad is going to illuminate. And then you tap it, and what happens is the code comes up. And it could be whatever code you want. Now for mine on this one happens to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It opens up the door every single time. Now, my kids, they have their own codes, but my kids never ever lock the door. After 30 seconds, it's going to automatically lock for you.
That's the thing. Genius, brilliant. You never worry about it. If you forget to lock it, it auto locks for you. For me, when I go for a walk with my son, my daughter, or my dog, I don't need to worry about finding the key. When I have somebody come and help us clean or help us, you know, feed the cats or feed the dog, I don't worry about having to hand out keys. You know, we did some construction to our home this year. I made a code for the workers. And when we were done with the construction, I deleted that code. It is peace of mind protection, and it's not pickable. It truly is a better than best safe solution. There is no key. There is no lock. There is no way to ever pick this. And by the way, it runs on a 9-volt battery. And if you're ever worried that the battery's going to run out, you can just put one right there. It never will. Yeah, you can jump it basically. Now, what you're seeing on your screen right now, this is the nickel finish. I have 200 of these. If you want the brass finish, which is that, you know, kind of bright gold finish, the brass finish, I have 100 of those. If you want the bronze finish, that dark one on the end, the one that's on my home currently, I have 150 of those. For $40, let me give you peace of mind and better safety and security going into the new year. Let me say to all of you, don't worry if your previous homeowner had a key. If you made a copy for somebody you employed who you've no longer employed, if you have house guests coming and you don't know if you're going to be able to make it there in time for them. You know, in my house, we have what we call our dummy code. Right. We always have one code set to give to somebody. Somebody shows up early, somebody calls and says, I'm here to do dog grooming and we're running late. And then after I've given out the dummy code to somebody, I just cancel it, make a new one.
You get rid of it and you can have up to 25 different codes. And you know, it's as simple as just tapping that button. And that's now the key to my front door. And even though you see it as a rectangle in shape, when you take this off, it's that same circle that you have on every existing deadbolt. But like Brett mentioned, there's no key that's on here. If there is a keyhole, your doorknob, your door lock, anything can be picked. But what Yale has done, they've actually had a steel plate that's right in here. So even if they try to drill through, they can't get in on the inside. side. The deadbolt itself, when I turn it to the side, the other common way to try to break through is to actually saw through the side. Well, if you notice right in the middle, there's actually a roll bar. So if they start sawing, as soon as they get halfway through there, it just keeps spinning and spinning and never cuts anymore. On the back side, this is where you're gonna have your 4 AA batteries. These are gonna last you, by the way, the batteries come with it, they last you about a year. That's if you're going in and out of the house about 10 times a day. But if you do need and run out of batteries, no problem, like Brett mentioned,
jump
a
it.
AA, or I'm sorry, 9-volt battery will jump it right there.
And it warns you, by the way. It's not like you're gonna come home one day and it's just gonna suddenly stop working. It warns you for quite some time that it's time to replace the batteries. Listen, I've installed these in my home. If you watch my shows, you know I've moved around quite a bit when we've sold real estate. It's been a really easy way to be able to have people come in and out. And now you can even do it with an app. Now you don't ever have to use the app, but it's free. You can wave your phone at it and you'll be able to get in. But to be able to program these codes for kids, for relatives, for maybe you go out of town and your home security system goes off, send a neighbor over. Here's the code. Go in and check it out. If you're worried you left the coffee pot on, call your neighbor. Go over, here's the code, check it out. It really, yes, it's convenience. Yes, it is safety. And no, you will not ever carry a key around ever again or worry about who else has access to your home ever again. Now you'll see on your screen, I have 500 left. I have about 200 ordering right now. I have 100 in brass, I have 130 in bronze, and I have a little under 200 left in nickel. Do me a favor, if you trust me for peace of mind and convenience, for better home security, just for easier lifestyle, try it. Try it. I'm telling you, I love mine. And anybody who's ever seen mine has asked me about it, has wanted to get one. It's just a simpler, easier, safer solution that is probably the easiest to set up, fastest, quickest smart home security product you can buy.
And it makes it so simple, having that touch screen, everything is illuminated. So even if it's pitch black at your house, you're still gonna be able to see that touch screen. They also have a rubber seal that goes around the outside. So if it gets direct rain, if it gets snow, it's designed to handle the weather. And if somebody comes up here and just starts trying to punch the code, if they get the code wrong 5 times, it's gonna lock down the system for 15 minutes. So that's gonna deter any thief from trying to break in. They can only know the code. And right now I use a 4-digit code, but it can be up to 8 digits if you want to. Now, if you ever have any questions, the other great thing is Yale has some amazing tech support. You're gonna get this that comes in the box. They'll walk you through the setup, they'll walk you through the programming, they'll walk you through how to add additional codes. Any questions you have, you've got it, but you can only get this Yale lock here at HSN. You can't get it in any of those other big box retailers. They only sell them on high-end websites or at HSN, and HSN has the best price because this is so unique. At the big box retailers, they're trying to give you a cheap lock with a lock, with a key slot that can be picked. This, there's nothing to pick. All you have to do is the only way you're getting in is if you know your code, and it will open up that door. And how many times you walk out of the house and you're thinking, where are my keys? They're in my purse or my pocket. I don't know where they are. Or you come to the house and you have bags full of groceries. You never need your keys again. You walk up, you tap it, you know your code, you're getting in every time.
And you know, and it's funny because it's like we all do it differently. Like Joe does like the man fist on it. I just touch my hand on it. I've told people put the back of your hand on it. You know, it goes away when you don't see it there. It's not like it glows and shines for people to know that it's there for you. And it talks you through it. When you go into setup mode, it says press 1 to set up a new code, press 2 to cancel a code. It walks you through each and every step of it. I truly, from personal experience, I highly recommend this product. I've been begging and asking for our teams to go out and find these. They're very hard to source. Yale makes them in very small lots and numbers. They truly count on the very finest in locking technology. It's why they are the ones responsible for the locks on the White House. And now it's yours to shop for at the lowest price we've ever offered, with everybody in line for about the next 300 of you. Now you're seeing on your screen right now your colors. The one all the way to your left, that real flush dark one, that's bronze. I've got dark wood doors. That's what we put in our home, both the front door and the back door. I have 70 remaining. If you want the brass right there in the middle, that's that light bright gold. Maybe it matches to your hardware, matches to your doorknob. I've got 80 of those left. And if you want the nickel, the one that we've been demonstrating on right here front and center, I've got about 200 of those left in stock. And remember, all you do today is spend $40. The setup is so easy. I mean, it really is. To take your deadbolt on and off and put this on, I thought it would be difficult. I thought it would be challenging. I was quite impressed with myself when I saw how easy it was.
It's very simple. It's 3 major pieces. You put the deadbolt on the side there, and keep in mind, it's that same keyhole that you will always have on our door. Then you put the slot on the side of the wall, and on the door frame, that's going to lock it in place. And then you have 2 other pieces to connect. You have the front plate, and then you have the back plate. You just connect them via a simple wire, and then that's it. You're done. Your install is so simple, so easy. The next thing you have to do, just put in the batteries, and you're finished. Now you have the most home secure, they're really the most secure house on the block. You have easy access and that convenience, and you absolutely need that security because this day and age, there's a house burglary every 22 seconds in the United States, and most of those burglaries are done by somebody picking your lock. There's nothing here to pick. I mean, you could go on the internet and find out ways how to break into a house. There's no way that you can pick it right here. Yale has even designed this with a steel plate on the inside. So another common way is they try to drill in to get into there. That steel plate is going to block it, and you can't even saw through the side deadbolt because there's a roll bar that's on there. It's going to keep that saw spinning. The only way you can get in is if you know what your code is, and there are 99 million combinations that you can enter. No one is going to sit there all day trying it because if they get it wrong 5 times, it's going to lock out the system for 15 minutes. Or when you're leaving the house, all you do is you tap it and it locks it, makes it so much more convenient. You have the most secure house, but you also have the most convenient way to get in and out.
Promise me the code at your house is not 1, 2, 3, 4.
It is not 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, good.
But it could be, and I could change it before you get home.
You could change it because you just announced to the entire world that it is. And also, now you can do it on your phone as well. Free app, Bluetooth connectivity to this, you wave your phone in front of it. So you can have codes for everybody else, codes for visitors, codes for in-laws, or not codes for in-laws. It's a really simple and easy product. And we talk about in this country, there's a break-in every 15 seconds. Half of it is lock picking.